Okay, it's November 8, 2025, Saturday afternoon, about 12:30. I'm Todd Dunn, and I just went to the supermarket. Wow, that's exciting, isn't it? Anyway, I just thought I'd show you Southwest Harbor today as I drive home, and we'll go out and have a look at the ocean and just talk about a few things as we go. So let me turn the camera around, show you Southwest Harbor, which I'm driving through right now. Okay, we are north of downtown right now, heading south on Main Street, and gas is $3.09 a gallon here. It's much cheaper on the way to Ellsworth, or it was last week. And we're heading into downtown Southwest Harbor. As you can see, there is some traffic. I can see two cars in the rear view mirror back there about a quarter mile, and wow, 3 cars here. Pretty crazy. And we're coming up to downtown, which is pretty quiet today. When I went over to the grocery store, there were a bunch of people with protest signs right up here, but it looks like they're gone. This is something that's been going on a long time here. People get together on Saturday in the morning and stand right here and hold their signs. But they're finished for the day. And here's downtown, pretty crowded. Most of the restaurants and everything are closed, with the exception of Little Notch. It had open in the window. And we're down to kind of the winter businesses, which isn't a large number. So anyway, we've now gone through downtown Southwest Harbor, such as it is. And here's the Next Level Sports Lounge. It's open all year. And we're going to go up here and turn left onto Route 102A and drive out on what I call the scenic route over to Bass Harbor, because it goes along the ocean. And we'll take the full scenic route by going down onto Shore Drive, right along the harbor on the south side of the harbor. And we're pretty close to high tide right now, so yeah, harbor should be full of water, if not full of boats. Basically, everybody hauled out the last week of October, and the harbor has looked pretty empty. As a matter of fact, I'll turn the camera, and you can see we're looking east out of Southwest Harbor right now. And as you can see, there aren't too many boats. There's a tugboat with a barge and with a big crane on it. They've been there for about a week. I think they're between jobs, and they just decided it wasn't worth taking the tugboat back over to Rockland if they're coming back here. So anyway, we're now on Route 102A, and we're going to go up here just a little bit and head down to Shore Road. Now, Route 102A, you start out in Southwest Harbor, then you go through, then you go into the village of Manset, and the speed limit goes down. We just hit the 25 zone. It's 35 for the first little bit. And drive along here, and then it goes back up to 35 and then down to 30 at near the campground in the national park. So got to keep your eye out for speed limit signs, or you're liable to find yourself exceeding the speed limit. So here we go down to Shore Road. This road goes right along the harbor for some reason. Maybe because it's called Shore Road. So straight across you can see the Coast Guard buildings. And as you can see, the only boats left in the harbor really are a couple of lobster boats. Now, there's one sailboat out there and a service barge that belongs to the mooring service company. And they are in the middle of doing fall service on moorings. Ooh, poor gray squirrel. Anyway, it's pretty empty out there, as you can see. About all that remains is for a number of these companies to haul their docks out. And here's one of the summer cottages here. I have to wonder what they have in the garage here, because they have a Bentley station wagon parked on the street. So, man, what do they have in the garage if they park their Bentley on the street? So, anyway, let's go down. You can see the tide is pretty high. And right down here, the town dock has pulled out all its dinghy floats. They're stacked up here for the winter. And there is the spot where you can launch your kayak. It would be a good day to kayak, except it's a little chilly. Well, actually, it's not. It's 57 degrees, so it would be a good day to kayak. It is supposed to rain later. And we've been having a good deal of rain lately. And up there, the Hinckley Company docks, they've got a big catch hauled out. It's been hanging in the straps there for a number of days. I don't know what their plans are for it. And they're pretty much ready for winter there. Most everybody is hauled out. And over here, got a couple of Hinckley jet boat and a small outboard runabout. And we're heading back up to Route 102A. Yeah, today is supposed to be the warmest day for a while. And then later in the week, it's supposed to get down to freezing a couple nights. We have had one freeze at our house. It went down to 31. And I think it was only for a couple minutes because we had no frost or anything like that. So we're back on 102A, heading through the village of Manset. And we're going to go out here, stay in Manset until we get to the village of Seawall. Okay, you can see it's pretty quiet over here right now. No cars going either way. I look in my mirror, I don't see anybody. I look ahead, I don't see anybody driving. So pretty quiet. And we're going to go on out, and I will, ooh, traffic. And I will pull over where we can look out over the ocean. So I'm going to stop until we get there to keep this video from being too long. Okay, we are at the seawall. We are just entering Acadia National Park. Still on the state highway. There's the view out over the ocean today. Pretty calm. It's been very windy lately. And there is a little leftover swell from all the wind we've had. It's a little hazy out there as we head this way. And I'm going to pull into the picnic area here at Seawall. And we'll look out over the ocean while I talk just a little bit. I don't have anything special to say. Just a couple thoughts about my YouTube channel, which for some reason over the last few months my view count has been going down. And for a while there I was getting, averaging about 800 to 1,000 views a day. And here we go into the picnic area. And we'll just pull off and look out over the ocean. Yeah, it looks like a good day to do that. All right. Here we go. Anyway, that's where I am today, November 8th, 2025.